I would suggest to anyone that's looking into changing behaviors and stuff is to go get yourself a copy of Economics and sit down and read it cover to cover. Getting into that behavioral science side of the house and understanding how people think and how to influence that, that's absolutely critical. Within our world, then, like my world, in lean in particular, they talk about setting a burning platform. So you've got Kotler's 8 levels of change, and we're trying to build that initial. Here's the big why. Simon Sinek's idea. Here's why to do it. If you don't really have a good handle on that, you're not going to make any difference at all. I'm a big fan of Klaus Leopold's work, and he talks about the flight levels. So the levels within the organization. The level 1 is the people doing the work. The level 2 is the coordination, and the level 3 is strategic. Again, going back to lean, that connects directly to the X matrix and the Hoshin Kanri approach, and but still holistic. You have to join up the dots through for the business to make sense and to keep growing and moving in the right direction. To drive the change, then it has to be that you're doing that. So Hoshin Kanri is you bring it from strategic down and then back up again. We focus on just more and more money, and the bonus and the promotion schemes is just about more money. But that's a poor way to think about the world. It's just like you were saying with are we just working ourselves to death? And so maybe the right way to think about it is time. And more people, I think, will just be looking for time and getting their time back. It's really important to make sure that you go in and listen and get a handle on stuff.
Yeah,
And that way, at least then you're talking the right language with everyone and you're starting to work together on solving the problem.
I
If you
love.
have the right models, the right data, the right everything, happy days. A lot of the time, your clients are asking, have you seen this before? How
Mm.
are other companies solving this problem? So if they really are terrified that you'll say, unfortunately, I've never encountered this before. This is pretty awful because they're feeling really isolated. Does this guy know nothing, or have we done something so awful that we're out on our own here? If you're doing your job well, then you've moved, and they'd say to us, "Oh, we'd like to do an agile transformation." Not necessarily with this
Mm.
current job, but in other work, I'd be told, or a lean transformation, or something along those lines. When you get dial into it, though, somebody pulls you aside and say, "Actually, no, one of my big problems is X, Y, and Z." And
Mm.
so
Mm.
you're making a real difference when you've moved into that trusted advisor status,
Yeah.
and you have to treat
Yeah.
that with a huge amount of respect.